Over 40 Torbay palm trees have been cut down in Torquay. Now, strictly speaking, these aren't actually palm trees, but they are Cordyline australis, also known as the Torbay Palms. And it is mainly the Torbay Palms, as well as a few true palm trees, have been cut down in the seaside resort of Torquay in the UK. These magnificent specimens, many of which are around 100 years old, have been cut down by the local council. Torbay Palms, and we're going to call them palm trees for the rest of this video, even though they're not truly palm trees, are Corylines australis, many of which have these nice multicoloured leaves, are beautiful as garden plants, but when they're grown in the ideal locations like in Torquay, where it's nice and mild all year round, over many decades they can grow into huge plants, towering trees with many heads of spiky foliage and flowers as well that smell like vanilla. The palm trees, many of which were planted back as far as 1924, were planted in the public gardens along the seafront and basically are the town's pride and joy, welcoming visitors throughout the years to the seaside resort. Dozens of these trees were chopped down without warning, according to reports in the Telegraph newspaper, and the felling of the palm trees has prompted widespread anger in the town, with residents left dismayed after pictures showed 40 of the trees chopped down to their stumps. Torbay Council have said they were part of a rejuvenation of the area and that many of the trees had significant degradation noticed over the last 20 years. It was needed to remove them. But it's very stark to see all these palm trees cut down, and people have been shocked by the sight of this. One Torquay native said, "Many happy childhood days on the beach and on the green. To see the palm trees have been chopped down saddens me, as this is what Torquay was all about. It was famous for its palms, and visitors always enjoyed walking through the lovely gardens with the palms above them. It's going to look pretty bare now." Another resident said, "Absolutely beyond words for the total destruction. How can they justify doing this?" A similar thing happened last year, actually, in Plymouth, where 110 trees were removed. And you may remember from my look at palm trees, the Canary Island date palm video around the country, one of the biggest iconic palm trees in Lambeth in London is set to be removed as well to make way for some traffic lights. But back to Torquay, and these trees, like I said, are very iconic, beautiful palm trees. Anybody who's been to Devon and down to Torquay will have definitely seen these palm trees. Are unmistakable in this area. But the Torquay palms have stood in the Italian gardens, which look out over Torre Abbey Sands since 1924. The council promised the gardens will be transformed over the winter and into spring 2024, with more plantings promised. A spokesman for Torbay Council said, "With the 100th anniversary of the gardens being next year, it felt timely to make the changes. This did unfortunately mean the removal of the palm trees, which after inspection showed significant signs of decline." So what do you think about the palm trees being cut down in Torquay, and will other towns follow suit, or is this a one-off just to rejuvenate this area? Have you lived in Torquay recently and seen these palms up close? Did you notice any degradation of the palms? Were they looking past their best, or were they still thriving last time you saw them? Please put your comments below under this video, and I'll respond to those and we'll get a conversation going about these palm trees. And in your town, do you have lots of palm trees growing in public gardens? What do you think of palm trees in public gardens, and should there be more plantings around the country? I'd love to hear your opinions. Thank you for watching this edition of Exotic Gardening UK. Join me next week. We'll be doing more in the garden.